Hi friends, it is me Stace. For today's Cricut card video, I want to show you how to make a bear shaped card. These cards are so fun, very easy to do. So inside Design Space, I show you how to make the inside piece so it matches the shape of the card, how to create an offset to make the card base, and other tips as well. Let's go to the computer and we'll get started. Computer, I'm already inside of Cricut Design Space. The upper right hand corner, click on where it says New Project, and then click Blank Canvas. The left hand side toolbar in that search box, type in the word bear and then click on enter. And I'm going to scroll down to find the bear I want to use to create our shaped card, which is that bear there. So then click on that, you'll see it brings it to the design area. I do want to resize it, have the bear selected, go to the top toolbar where the size is. I'm leaving the lock locked, changing just the height, and I'm making that be 5 inches. Now I do want to create an offset to go around the bear. At the top toolbar again, click on where it says offset. You'll see a blue line go around the entire bear, and then there's a slider here. I'm going to use the slider to go the other way to make that offset be a tad bit smaller. I think that looks good. I'm going to choose apply, then move my offset out of the way. I'll move my bear over here. I'm going to change the color of this to be a gray color. So I'm going to click on the piece and then click on the color on the very top and choose gray. Now I'm going to right click on that and choose duplicate. And duplicate again. So now I have 3 copies of that offset. So I'm going to set one over here and set these 2 over here. Now this one, I do want to make this piece be white, so I'm going to change the color of that to be a white color. And I'm going to resize this piece as well. So I have it selected, go to the very top toolbar, again where the size is, we're leaving the lock locked and changing just the height and making this be 5 inches. Now you'll see this is going to fit inside here perfectly. So this will be our greeting or our mat for the inside of the card. All right, now to create the card, we have our 2 bear pieces here. The top bear, you want to flip upside down. So have it selected, go to the top toolbar again and choose flip and then flip vertical. So now he's going the other way. Take your mouse and highlight both pieces. The top toolbar, choose a line, and I'm choosing the second one down that says center horizontally. This way it centers the bears left to right. I'm going to click off the bear and then click back on the bottom one and use my arrow keys just to nudge that up. I'm not using my mouse because otherwise I can move it left to right. So keeping it in the same spot, I'm just moving it upward. And I want to make sure this bear is overlapping. So you can see it starting to overlap there. Maybe go a tad bit higher. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good there. Now I'm going to highlight both of those pieces. On the very bottom right hand corner of Design Space, click on Combine and then click on Weld. That's going to weld these 2 pieces together to create our card base. So our bear will fit on there perfectly. And on the outside, the bear will fit, or the inside, the bear will fit there. Now I do want to right click on the bear and choose ungroup. I do want to take off. I'm going to leave all these pieces, but I'm going to remove those pieces here. So I'm just going to delete those pieces. I'm using my Cricut Joy Extra at the very top right hand corner. Click on Make. I'm not going to, actually I will save the project. I'm going to save it as a bear. Let me see. A bear shaped card. Then click on Save. All right, so I'm going to use on my mat, confirm. So we have our first mat here, which is going to be our card base. Second mat is white, that's for the inside of the card. Then we have a dark brown for the bear, a tan color or a light brown color for the bear, and also a tan color. I'm going to go to my top one first and then choose continue. I'm going to cut everything out, we'll go to the table, and we'll put our bear shaped card together. All right, friends, we have all of our pieces cut out, so I'm going to go ahead and take the card base. The easiest way to score this, I'm going to bring in my Cricut trimmer, and we can kind of see right there where the center line is. I'm just going to line that up in my trimmer the best I can, and then use my bone folder just to give that a crease right there. Okay. All right, now we can take our card and go and fold that in half, and then okay, so there's our little bear card there. All right, now we have our pieces. Let's go ahead and assemble our bear first. All right, so I'm going to work with the middle piece. I'm using art glitter glue. Okay, I want to layer that on top of this piece here. Make sure everything is lines up nice. All right, and then this piece is my outer bear piece. I'm just basically going around the outer edge with my glue and then kind of going in the middle. Okay. Alright, let's take this guy and put him on top of this one. So cute. I'm going to flip it over and just kind of give it a rub on the back. Okay, so there's our card there. He's going to fit on there so nice. I'm just going to take this piece. It's a very fast card, right? I love shaped cards. These are great for little ones. It's a very simple card to make. I'm going to line him up there. Okay, and again I'm going to flip it over and just push that way. Alright, so now we have our card. Now we have the inside piece, which is right here. Hopefully that'll fit in there nicely, and it will. I'm going to stamp on that first. I'm using a stamp from Made It, and it's called Barely or Berry Sentimental. I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper first, just to make sure my ink is good on my stamp. And this one says, "I'm barely glad we're friends." Alright, I think it looks okay. Kind of blotchy a little bit, maybe. It's kind of blotchy. Maybe I should not stamp. Actually, I'm going to stamp. Just not going to press that hard. Now I'm going to do it up here. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good. And I'll take this piece and then glue it on the inside. A lot of times with shaped cards, it's hard to figure out how to do the inside, but by creating that offset and then making this size be a little bit bigger or a little smaller, it actually works really, really well and fits in there nicely too. Again, I'm going to flip it over just only because I have glue on my hands and I want to smudge my card up. Alright, what do you think, my friends? Right, a very, very simple card. There's the front of it. Then we have the inside where I stamped. Again, plenty of room to write your greeting, and it does stand. It does stand as well. Super cute. All right, friends, there you have it. Any questions at all, please let me know. But as always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.